Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Allie with Ace of Shades, and we are back with another tint video, a day in the life with your girl. Today we are in the shop, as y'all can see. We have a full schedule booked out for us today. Right now we have a Tesla Model 3 in the shop. Y'all, this is actually my first one that I've done. I've done the size on other Model 3, but I've never done the back window. It is the Teslas with the really huge windows. So I've seen so many videos on it on how to do it, so I'm going to be trying the pull shrink method today. You guys are going to see me doing that. Hopefully I can give you guys some pointers and some tips on ways that help me. But we are going to get it installed. It's going to be the best install because we put out the best quality here at Ace of Shades, and we also offer 100% back money guarantee if the customer isn't satisfied with us, the service, or the workmanship. So that means we're going to put out the best work today. That's not what I really want.
One thing you're not going to do is pushing the price.
So this customer came in when he bought the vehicle. He didn't have any tint on here, and this is a common problem when customers buy a vehicle. It's illegal to sell them a vehicle with tint that isn't state legal limit. So most of the time the dealership will remove the tint, or the customer will remove it before he returns the car. So when the client got it, to his knowledge, they didn't have any tint, but when we started messing with the window, we started noticing that there is glue still on the window from previous tint. So now we are taking our ATR solution. We're spraying down the window for the glue to booger up for us so that we can see where it's at, and we are scraping it off so that it's going to be a clean, flawless install. See those boogers? That's the little stuff that will mess up a whole tint job if you don't pay attention. And then for like hard areas down here, our razor can't get, so we'll take out our red dot and get behind the panel. All right, glue. So this client is getting 5% on their rear windows and then 15% on the front too. So we are using our ASWF Carbon Ultra, which is a ceramic film, and we're going to be putting this on their rear windows. Shout out to Roland. That is the plotter we will be using. This machine is what machine I use to cut all of my patterns out of. Shout out to them. This isn't the average plotter that most tinters use, but for me this has worked for all my tinting needs. I also tend to expand into PPF and wrapping, and so this will be good for that as well, cutting those patterns out. So I absolutely love my Roland GR640. Y'all definitely have to get one. We like to keep our boxes by our plotter. That way, whenever we need to change the roll, we know what percent it's on it already, but also we have the box right here ready to go. It just makes the process way faster because oftentimes, or before, I was taking the roll off, putting it on one of these things and dropping it on the floor, and so I would, at the end of the day, it was just very hectic, rolls of film everywhere. So now I just put the box by the plotter, so as soon as I take it off the plotter, throw it in the box. That's simple. So this is our software that we use for our plotter. This has all of our patterns into it. The software I found that works best for me and my company is Core. I absolutely love Core, and so I've never had an issue with them. A lot of tinters have issues with windshield. I've never had an issue with Core windshield. And they're always giving out updates. So that's good. The company is staying up to date because patterns are always ever changing.
You're going to ask me again in a couple days and I'm still not going to understand.
Not gonna remember. It's okay. We're gonna keep on pounding this into your brain every car we get, so that you can become the best tinter and you can remember all this. This is not an easy day thing. A lot of people think that tinting is easy. It's not. It's a lot of muscle memory once you get the hang of it. If it was easy, everybody would be doing it. But it's these little tricks and tips that we have as tinters where sometimes the clients don't even know what year their vehicle is or what model their vehicle is. And so we have these things that we've learned over time to help us, and that is my job, to help the people who are working for me understand it as well, because they are the next one in line for business, in Ace of Shades business. Oh man, all right. I don't think I'm gonna plot the back window, because I hear so many bad things about the back window. Like I said, this is my first time doing a Tesla Model 3, and that back window is so large. Most people pull it to the side and shrink it to the side. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do that. Well, I know I'm gonna have to do that, because if everybody does it, then so yeah, I'm not gonna plot that. I just thought about that. I'm just gonna plot the back windows. So the easiest way for me to peel the liner behind the film is use my mouth. A lot of people think it's nasty. When you start tinting, you'll get over it. It's all about speed. Being able to push as many cars out a day with quality. This is something that's helped me with my speed, using my mouth to tear the film apart. Here we're just tracing the liner, because we do have to heat shrink this on the car, and so of course we can't move this whole pattern to the car, so we have to cut the liner so that the film is broken up into the individual patterns. Film? Do you know how to tell between the liner and film? Huh? So the great thing about having access liner on the film, you can literally pick it up and pull it. So when it comes off the plotter, the liner is always facing the glass. So these are your back windows. So this needs to line up with your back window that way, and then same thing with this one. And so what I want you to do is thank you. Film, face you, liner, glass. So you're just gonna line it up with a little access hanging off. And then you're gonna take your card, just put the access on this side, hanging off. Take your card, you're gonna lock it down, lock that side, lock the top, and then lock this side. And so now we have a square with your fingers all locked in the center. You can already see like fingers forming. And so if we don't do this, when you put it inside to install, all these will pop up as well. So we're not gonna worry about these coming up at the top and the side. It's just doing it because the film is hanging off. All we worried about is down here. So we push it down enough. And then this is all I need you to do. And then I'm gonna come back after you with the heat gun, and we could start working on you shrinking. We have to come up with an accountability system as far as, so Gray has this thing where Gray feels like if he messes up, he doesn't deserve to get paid. And nah. And I don't believe in that. I don't believe in taking money out of his pockets for mistakes. He is a part of the process. As a business owner, when I bring new people on, I understand they're going to mess up, and I assume that risk. So I'm still going to pay him, but we need to come up with another accountability system. Gray, don't push it all the way to the bottom. Remember, you need to keep those bottom fingers. So what would you like your accountability system be? I think my idea is if he messes up, absolutely not. Gray, come over here. He wants you to be in the video. So If Gray messes up, I think the accountability.
videos if I mess up.
Well, you're gonna be in the video regardless. For Gray, I think, or even just me, if I mess up as well, I think the accountability should be max push-ups.
Cool.
Max push-ups.
Okay.
I know you're max.
Okay, sound good. We got it.
So max push-ups if we are late, either one of us. So I should have done push-ups this morning because I was late this morning.
Right.
If we mess up a film, window, install, cut, or
Trimming, anything like that. Okay.
and then losing a tool.
Come
If
with a
anybody
bad
loses a tool, come with a bad attitude.
Yeah.
Why you say that?
I'm just saying.
Why you say?
I'm just saying. It's all on the side. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I guess if you come with a bad attitude, yeah, this is not a business where bad attitudes is welcome. So if you come with a bad attitude, you definitely got to push out some push-ups.
But according to my doctor, I can only do 5 push-ups. You know, so.
Well, when you started working here, you didn't fill out a handicap form. So one thing why I want to come up with an accountability system in our business is I want to create something that holds my employees accountable without threatening their job. And so I know oftentimes there is some companies that if you do mess up, you lose money out of your paycheck or you get written up at a normal corporate 9-to-5 job. And so for me, whenever I got written up or whenever I got a stern talking to, I felt it threatened my job. So instead of having my employees feel like their job is threatened, then we're gonna do something else. That way we can hold each other accountable, but then also we're gonna build better as a team, better cohesion. It's definitely a military kind of mentality. And luckily my employee is military as well. So we definitely understand the fact of team cohesion. And when another person is punished for your actions, it's just, yeah, it's mass punishment. It's gonna end up building the bond with the team stronger so that you don't wanna mess up or do these things because other people are paying for your mistakes. So we ran into a little problem. As I said, this was my first Tesla Model 3. The problem actually stemmed from my booking website. So I have to take accountability for that. So my booking website, I do offer 4-door car tent. And so for my client, they assumed that their car was considered the 4-door car tent. And so they booked it versus scrolling all the way down to the bottom and seeing that Teslas are a way different price than the 4-door car tent. So when the client pulled up, we saw it was a Tesla. This is actually, like I said, my first Model 3 Tesla. I ended up calling somebody experienced in the tent game, asking him about the back window before I started installing it. And he informed me that I needed a 60-inch roll. We do not carry 60-inch rolls on hand. Granted, if the client would have booked advanced in time, I would have done a little bit of research on the Model 3 Tesla to know that I would need a 60-inch roll. But we have contacted the client and explained the situation to them and figured out a rescheduled day to get their back window installed, and they are okay with that. They're happy with that. And so right now, today, we're just going to install on the 4 sides and in the quarter windows. And yeah, we'll come back another day for the back window and hopefully the windshield. I am squeegeeing all the fingers out. Heat shrinking all the fingers out. So all these things that are popping up, if I don't push it or don't shrink it out before I install it, then it will pop up on the inside of the car. And you don't want that to happen, because as that happens, dirt is being sucked back into the film, which is putting contamination into this client's film. And we do not want that, because we do not want any returns unless they are booking a new appointment. My goal is to be able to walk away and Gray feel 100% confident. Look what you just did with your thumb. It's to be 100%. It don't need to be like there you go. To be able to walk away, Gray feel 100% confident in his installs, where he's going to squeegee it at. So our goal is to build up his confidence over time. That way he feels good as a tenor as well. And so I want him to make mistakes. I want him to double check in with me in the beginning so that until he gets to the point where he's like, I got it. And also, the more he gets it, the more his pay goes up. And so that's our goal as well, is the better he gets, the more money we can make, which means the more money he can make. So that the new handle get a lot. Our post heating. So our post heating, again, is to ensure that the client has dry windows when leaving out of here. So I'm gonna have Greg doing that. And so post heating, we're just going around the corners, the edges of the window, not keeping it too long. We also going in a swirlier bark to make sure we're not burning. You see how we have these seals right here? We do not want to burn those seals. And we also have a seal down here. We do not want to burn that. So we're just constantly keeping the heat gun moving, but at the same time we're drying the film. Especially down at the bottom, because this is where the film like to get caught at. Bottom and top, because it goes into that seal at the top. So we're gonna pass it off to Gray now. He about to do it. And then also, when you feel like the window is dry, I want you to take the felt card, come behind the car, and we're just gonna go like that real quick across the film to definitely seal it in. Make sense? So this needs to be dry more at the bottom. I just want to ask you a question really quick. How did you find or hear about Ace of Shades?
I actually saw some of your content on Threads.
Threads, that is so crazy.
Yeah, you were tinting another Tesla, and I've been looking for somebody that does tint specifically on Tesla. So
that is dope. No, that's dope. It's crazy because I only got on Thread probably like 3 weeks ago, and I just started posting like consistently. Cause I was like, dang, ain't no tinters out here really on Thread in Fayetteville.
Yeah, it's super. Like it's just everything on there. Cause
it is.
Yeah, cause I sing too. I'm trying to start posting stuff on there. CJ_the singer.
Hey, follow him. Oh, you sing?
Yeah.
Hey, what you sing? R&B?
Yeah, R&B.
Ah, y'all better go follow him.
Yeah, that's where I saw you at, and you already had a whole bunch of like comments under there. So I just hit your link. Well, I think you responded to my comment. I was like, how can I do it? I hit your link, and then you got me right.
Y'all hear that? He went straight to the link. It's the reason we have a booking
site.
Just
go to the link. Don't ask all them questions. Just go to the link. Hey, pick your service, pay your money, and show up on time.
There you go. There you go. I appreciate you today. Thank you. And then I look forward for you coming back and staying a part of the Ace of Shades family.
Oh yeah.
You got your tinter now.
You and your husband got me right.
Yeah, yesterday he got a detail by my husband. Yeah, it's looking good too. But all right, man, I'm gonna get up out of. I'm gonna let you get up out of here. Right. I gotta finish up with this next car.
All right,
yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you. Have it, guys. We just tinted our first Tesla Model 3. The back windshield I was a little afraid about it. We actually didn't end up doing it because we don't have the 60-inch roll, but the client will be coming back so that we can install on their car their back windshield. Gray learned a lot today as well. We was able to work with our ASWF film. We went with 15% on the front, 5% on the rear, and it looks absolutely phenomenal. It looks absolutely amazing. The customer has a lifetime warranty that came with it, with also 100% money back guarantee, which is the only shop in Fayetteville that offers that. So you guys definitely have to come check us out. Make sure that you subscribe, follow, like, and share our posts, and then also turn the notifications on so you guys can stay up to date on our new content that's coming out with our new tips, tricks, and also just cool videos. So I'll see you guys later. Peace, Ace of Shades.